You ever meet someone who talks about becoming extraordinary? They talk about building businesses, changing their life, moving to a new city, getting fit, making millions, living freely. And when they talk about it, their eyes light up. For a moment, you can actually see it. You can see the future they imagine. But then weeks pass, months pass, sometimes years pass, and nothing changes. Same room, same habits, same excuses, same dreams. So what actually happens? Why do some people dream so big, but do absolutely nothing? First, people assume these people are lazy, but psychology says something interesting. A lot of the time, laziness isn't the real problem. Because lazy people usually don't spend hours imagining a better life. They don't obsess over future versions of themselves. They don't stay awake at 2 a.m. thinking, what if I actually became who I want to become? No. Many people who dream big are actually extremely ambitious, inside their minds. That's the problem. They're moving mentally, but standing still physically. Picture this. It's 1:36 in the morning. The room is dark, phone brightness at 10%, music quietly playing in headphones, and suddenly, the future appears. You see yourself successful, confident, disciplined, happy. People finally respect you. You finally respect yourself. And for a few minutes, it feels real. Your brain starts creating emotions before you've done anything. Excitement, pride, hope, motivation. And here's where things get dangerous. Psychologists found that imagining success can sometimes give the brain a small emotional reward before the work even begins, meaning your brain starts feeling part of the achievement without earning it. It's like watching a movie about your future instead of building it. But there's another reason. Fear. Not fear of failure, most people already know that one. The bigger fear is often fear of reality. Because dreams are perfect, reality isn't. Inside your head, you become successful quickly, people admire you, everything works out. But outside, reality says, wake up early, fail repeatedly, get ignored, feel stupid, do boring work, repeat. Dreams are exciting, progress is repetitive, and some people fall in love with the dream, but never with the process. Now here's where it becomes painful. Because sometimes people aren't avoiding work, they're avoiding proof. Proof that they aren't as talented as they hoped. Proof that they aren't special. Proof that success might take years. Because as long as the dream stays inside your head, it stays perfect, untouched, protected. But the moment you actually begin, reality starts giving feedback, and feedback can hurt. So some people unconsciously choose imagination over disappointment. You know what's strange? People who dream big but do nothing often suffer more than people with small goals. Because every day becomes a reminder of who they could have been. They scroll social media, and suddenly everyone else seems ahead. Someone started the business. Someone lost the weight. Someone moved away. Someone took the risk. And now guilt starts appearing. Then frustration. Then self-hatred. Not because they don't want more, but because deep down they know they're capable of more. But here's the thing nobody tells you. Dreaming big was never the problem. The problem is believing motivation comes before action. Because most people think, I'll start when I feel ready. But readiness rarely arrives. Confidence rarely arrives. Motivation rarely arrives. Action comes first, then confidence follows, then motivation follows, then identity follows. Because the people you admire weren't magically different. They weren't sitting around waiting to become fearless. They were scared too, confused too. The only difference is they started moving while still being uncertain, while still doubting themselves, while still feeling unprepared. And maybe that's the real psychology behind people who dream big but do nothing. It's not that they lack ambition. Sometimes they have too much, too many visions, too many possibilities, too many perfect futures living inside their head. Because dreaming is safe, dreaming costs nothing. Reality asks for everything. And honestly, the saddest part isn't failing your dreams. It's spending your whole life falling in love with the person you never became.